Hi guys, this is the advisor and welcome back to my channel. First of all, I must say season's greetings. And thank you so much for spending another few precious moments with me over this holiday. Today I have some very interesting news for you. This holiday news I go big, plus brata. In today's news, I'm going to tell you guys who is the head or one of the main mover and shaker when it comes to that 42 guns that had been found on the wharf around the 12th of December this year. And I'm gonna give you a prelim of tomorrow, that is Boxing Day's story. And on that story that's coming tomorrow, I want the police to crack the case open for the police. I'm gonna tell the police who killed the man, the fast rich man on Mullines Road last week, Thursday. So tune in tomorrow, JCF, and all my viewers and subscribers, so you will know too. And a message to my TikTok brain visitors. Please do not tell me that I should get to the point. When gaining knowledge gets too unimportant for you, just leave. This channel is for stimulating intellectual thoughts and foster objective reasoning. So TikTok brainers, don't lecture me, just leave. TikTok is waiting for you. Now guys, two things I have to say before I get to the main story. As of today, and continuing maybe through all of January, I'm going to be bringing on a number of Jamaican words that are not known anywhere else in the world. And when you use these words, they make you feel more of a Jamaican. Doing some research, I have found about 450 words in local patois, which is words which are rather two words, the same word, joined together by a hyphen. Reduplication. Reduplication is when you have one word, they double the word, and then put a hyphen in between. And that gives the word a totally new meaning. For example, you look upon a man and say, fool, fool. Now, the word fool, fool is a reduplication. Today's words I'm going to be giving you, I'm going to give you two words because they have the identical meaning. So you can use them interchangeably because they mean this very same thing. And today's word is kulu kulu. That's the first one. And how you use kulu kulu? Well, what does kulu kulu mean? Kulu kulu means being plentiful. You have a glut. There is so many more than you can ever ask for. For example, you go to the river to catch crayfish and you get a whole basket of crayfish as you took your net or your hands out. Your crayfish, your hand come up full of crayfish. You say, man, crayfish down a river, kulu kulu, you know. Yeah, man, crayfish down the kulu kulu. And the other word that you can use apart from kulu kulu, which means the same thing, is waga waga. Me say, man, me go a mango bush, me say, mango down a mango bush, waga waga. You know, after a stone, them just a drop. So, you understand me? So, there you go. There are two words that you, as a Jamaican, that we Jamaicans use, and you foreigners, if you are listening, you can use it when you're speaking to us because they help you to explain exactly what you're trying to say. They're very colorful words, very nice to use. So kulu kulu and waga waga. Yeah man, that's why we come here for doing it. I come here to teach people. I come here to empower people because as we say, knowledge is power. Now, the second thing I want to say is that a young man, I don't know if it's a young man or a young woman, but somebody came into my comment section and left a comment. That person is Zaga Z. I think it's Zaga Z 1739. And his comment was this: you have not spoken to me yet. When will you have a discussion with me on the Bible, sir? Shalom. Love the work. Well, Dagazi, here is my number. Give me a call. I will readily speak to you because I'm always here to learn. And as long as you can show me or demonstrate to me in no uncertain terms that the position you take has substance, I will change and give you and the position you take all the credence and credit that it truly deserves. So feel free to get back to me when you can. Enough respect, my brother. Or sister, as the case may be. And of course, I'll record it and make sure that the video goes out with all the questions and answers so that the world can learn from us while I am learning from you. Now, on to today's story. Guys, I want you all to take a look at this man. This man's name is Derek Williams. Derek Williams is a central figure in the export of guns from the United States into Jamaica. Derek Williams is the central hub, the person that goes between the biggest fish and the lowest people that runs the street. Monies to buy the weapons go through him from up top and goes down the line. The weapons that come in goes from the streets, or the wharf I should say, if you put it that way, and comes through him and goes up to the top. So, in other words, if we get to Derek Williams, we can bust the whole thing wide open. Now, what do I know about Derek Williams? I know that he has several businesses or some front corporations that he actually operates. But it seems to me that he operates them on behalf of people higher than him. So it's also a money laundering scheme. There is one business which is in the Grand Spen area that he controls. Someone gave me a particular address, but because I've not checked it out, I'm not going to call the name of that business place yet. But I hear that he also controls two businesses inside a plaza on Constant Spring Road. The one right across the gully, the one right at Sandy Gully corner there. The one where you can drive through and you have another entrance on Red Hills Road. I can't remember the name of that plaza. He also owns or operates a warehouse, a custom brokerage down by the wharf. And I hear that it is over on Tinspen side. I also hear two names ringing up in this matter. And a politician name, a labourite and a comrade. Now, based on my investigations, here is how the process works. Money comes from upstairs, from the people who have their political connections. The money is handed over to Derek Williams. Derek Williams has his contacts at the wharf, or should I say, in the custom brokerage. And these custom brokers have friends at the wharf. Goods are cleared by these people at the wharf several times a week. So they are very familiar with the customs officers. All they have to do is to go to customs officer and say, listen, we have a shipment coming in X day. You know, say really and truly a chicken back, but at the back of the chicken back, we have two fridge where we don't want to pay duty. And I'm just giving you the rough scenario. So when it come, just look the other way, just say it's chicken back, and just free up the container and make we go on. You know, say 200,000 here, or say 300,000 here. You will take 100,000 and give the people at the people who are running the X-ray machine, just buck up the 100 or 200,000 and give them. Now, a customs officer who can sit down and get 100,000 for himself, put in his pocket, for doing nothing other than simply looking east instead of west. Come on, easy money, easy money. Or for the man running the x-ray machine, all he has to do is just drop him pen at a certain point and bend down, pick it up, so that certain things pass him. Him never see it. And you get a 50 or 80 or 100,000 in your pocket straight just like that. It's hard for anybody to refuse them kind of money, but let me make it quite clear, The persons on the wharf who are letting these things, they do not know they are letting through guns. Because they are not going to tell them that. Then all the person who is picking up the package, they just come, pick it up, and they go and bob with your uncle. Once it clear customs and you pay all the fees, it's a go. Customs officer, policemen, it is important. Look for a container on a premises in the Grand Spin area that does not ever move. It is permanently placed on a pedestal, and that container is only open at night. I hear that Derek Williams was deported from the United States back in 2005, and that he has connections with the one other gang in Spanish Town. However, he's more like a freelance man, because I hear that both high-ranking members of the PNP and JLP work with this man. So, police officers, if you can find Derek Williams and take him in for interrogation, or at least just start, he is ground zero for your operations into finding out how these guns are coming into the island. And here is why it is vitally important, and it's this. He will know everything that is happening up top. He can give up all of the top men. He can give up all of the runners and enforcers beneath him. And he can trace the monies, because he is also into the businesses that he operates, or that people operate through him, using him as a front man. It's one big money laundering scheme, and I hear that this also involves a nightclub on Constant Spring Road, where illicit funds, whether I don't know if drugs is involved, but I know whether from drug running or whatever, or I know gun running, and maybe from whatever other sources. All one has to do is to find this man, and once you find him, he would be able to expose everything, and your case will be solved. Guys, thanks for visiting my channel. Like, share, leave a comment below, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video.